What's going on, guys? Nick here, bringing you a brand new cryptocurrency video. In this video, I want to talk about how important it is to remain secured in the cryptocurrency space by ensuring that your private keys and any cryptocurrency information is stored offline and kept safe, and the proper steps to do so. But real quick, let's give a quick update here on the cryptocurrency market cap. It is now sitting at over $750 billion. Bitcoin dominance once again at all-time lows. Bitcoin is currently trading at about $15,000 even. Litecoin is currently trading at $234, and Ethereum $948 this morning. It rejected from 1,000. It hit about $993. So we're seeing some pullback on Ethereum. We are seeing the bulls buying this dip here. Nice lower wick of people just buying it up. And it may be, time soon here to retest $1,000. And if it does happen, the odds are we're probably going to break it the second time around. And Ethereum will officially become the fourth cryptocurrency to be over $1,000. The three other ones are Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Dash. With that said, let's get right into how important it is to remain secure. So, real quick, I have this article here from Business Insider about the Winklevoss twins and basically how they cut up their key to secure their $1.3 billion in Bitcoin fortune and keep each piece in different bank vaults. So, real quick information, if you don't know the Winklevoss twins, they are known for suing Mark Zuckerberg, the creator of Facebook, and they started buying Bitcoin in 2012. Their Bitcoins are now worth $1.3 billion, according to the New York Times. The twins keep their private key for the Bitcoin fortune in multiple pieces of bank vaults around the world. And basically, quick information here, the Harvard-educated entrepreneurs bought about 120,000 Bitcoins, which is going to be approximately about 1% of the entire supply when they were less than $10 each, using funds they got from settling a lawsuit against Mark Zuckerberg over their claim that came up with the idea for Facebook. And as of the current date this article was published, each coin was about $17.8 thousand, and the Bitcoin is now worth $1.3 billion. But let's get into the important information of how they store their coins. So, the Winklevoss twins use what's called a cold wallet system to store their Bitcoin fortune. Bitcoin resides in electronic wallets, and each has a private key. Every time you create a private every time you create a wallet for Bitcoin, you get a private key, which is a 12-word or 24 code. Basically, it's just words, 12 different words or 24 different words, and it's all just randomly mixed up. And basically, you have to write that down to ensure that the funds are yours. When you make an account on an exchange, such as Coinbase or Gemini, basically the exchange has the access to those private keys. So it's almost as if the money isn't even yours. So this is why people say store your Bitcoin and cryptocurrency offline. If someone has the private key, they can take your Bitcoin. Printing the key and keeping it off the internet helps protect it from people trying to steal it. The Winklevoss twins takes it one step further. Due to them having such a big supply, they cut up a paper printout of their private key, then store the pieces in banks around the country. Here's how the New York Times explains it. The Winklevosses came up with an elaborate system to store and secure their own private keys. They cut up printouts of their private keys into pieces, then distributed them in envelopes to safe depository boxes in banks around the country. So if one envelope was stolen, the thief would not have the entire key. So these are steps that I'm starting to do very recently. A few months ago, maybe 1 or 2 months ago, I was hacked, and that made me realize I really need to tighten up on my security. So ever since then, I've been doing just crazy stuff to ensure that I have the proper safety and security, especially me being, and showing so much on the internet. I show tons of my different cryptocurrency accounts on the internet. I never show now exactly how much I have because just for security purposes. I love being transparent with you guys. I always show you how much I have earned here, how much I have in my balances on BitConnect and Hashflare, but I never show you my actual cryptocurrency holdings because you're basically putting a target on your back when you do that. So I really don't recommend it doing if you start a YouTube channel. You definitely should. Basically, if you are on the internet making videos, even if you're not, when you create a Bitcoin wallet, say you get a Keep Key, which is a hardware wallet to store your Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, write down your private key, of course, write down the 12 different words, and if you don't want to take the steps to put it in a safe depository box in a bank, say you don't trust the banks, that probably is your safest option, but if you don't want to do that, at least get a nice secure safe at your house that's waterproof, fireproof, maybe put laminate the private key so that keeps it from being affected by any water or any floods or stuff like that. Put it in your safe and make sure you only have one copy. Do not store any of your private key information on your desktop computer in your files because no matter what, if it's on your computer, I still consider it online personally, okay? Don't keep it in your files. Keep it only on paper. And this also goes for any passwords you have to any cryptocurrency accounts, any Gmail accounts. If you do make videos online, make sure you go to your cell phone carrier and make sure they put a note on your account to say that only me. Basically, it requires extra identification if they want to access your account. Make sure you do that. And overall, guys, it's better to be safe than sorry. Get yourself a Keep Key. Me personally, I have 2 different Keep Key wallets, which I store different, basically different forms of cryptocurrency on. I also have a Ledger Nano S. The Keep Keys go for about $100 each. You can buy them on Amazon. They're definitely well worth it, guys. Like I said, you can use wallets like blockchain and stuff, but you always see I only keep a few $1,000s worth of Bitcoin here. I'm usually always transferring the money from my blockchain wallet over to my hardware devices once I have enough Bitcoin in here to do so. Well, amount that I'm satisfied with. So I always recommend getting a hardware wallet, secure that private key. If you don't want to do the thing at home, then get a safe depository box at a bank and put your private key in there. Keep it in 2 separate banks. So I would say make 2 copies of your private key. Keep one in one branch near you and keep one maybe a few towns over, just so that, say a natural disaster was to happen in your area, the bank wouldn't get destroyed or anything like that. So those are the definitely security steps I would take to ensure that your cryptocurrency is secured. Don't even use stuff like this, which is LastPass, where it's basically a whole account that keeps all your information inside. I wouldn't use this because say they somehow got into your LastPass account, they would automatically have all the information necessary. As you can see, addresses, MasterCard information, Facebook information, anything like that. So I don't recommend even using or paying for programs like this. Keep everything on paper, stored in vaults, stored in banks, stored at your house. Just make sure it's either split up. Make sure you have multiple copies in different secure places. That's what I would definitely recommend. Me personally, say someone was to, break into my house and steal one of these Keep Key devices, it would not matter because when they plug it into their computer, it requires a PIN code. Okay, so this device is meaningless unless you know that PIN code pretty much. And that's really all it is, guys. So make sure you take the proper security steps when it comes to cryptocurrency. With that said, let's give away $100 worth of Bitcoin. Every single day I do this giveaway. All you have to do is like the video, be subscribed, and turn on post notifications. Random winner is Evan. He said, best day ever. And I'm going to copy his Bitcoin address. I assume he's either talking about winning the giveaway or he's talking about basically cryptocurrency. I believe yesterday was a Ripple video, so he might be talking about Ripple and how it's been exploding. Actually, today we are seeing a little bit of a pullback here in Ripple. That's because Coinbase clarified that made a whole article clarifying about new assets being added to their platform. So we are seeing a little bit of a recovery right here from Ripple heading back to $3. So send him $100 worth of Bitcoin. Congrats to him for winning the giveaway. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure you're secured out there. Be safe. Have a good one. Peace out.